The alarm clock screams, jolting you awake from a deep slumber. It's 7 a.m. and the day is already slipping away. The morning light filters through the window, casting a soft glow that belies the urgency of the moment. You hit snooze, promising yourself just 5 more minutes. Those minutes disappear quickly, melting into the past as you drift back into a fleeting dream. Soon, you're scrambling out of bed, already running behind. The rush begins, and the calm of the morning is shattered. The morning unfolds in a blur of missed alarms, rushed breakfasts, and frantic searches for lost keys. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This chaotic scene is a daily reality for many. Millions of us struggle with this daily chaos, navigating through crowded streets and bustling commutes, all while feeling the weight of the ticking clock. We yearn for a sense of control over our time, a way to break free from the cycle of stress and overwhelm. The pressure mounts as we juggle multiple tasks and responsibilities. We dream of productive mornings that set us up for success, but the reality often feels out of reach. The vision of a serene, organized start to the day seems like a distant fantasy. The good news is that it doesn't have to be this way. There is hope for a better morning routine. By understanding the science of habits and implementing practical time management strategies, we can transform our mornings and ultimately, our lives. Small changes can lead to significant improvements. The key is to stop viewing time management as a giant hurdle. Instead, see it as an opportunity to take control of your day. Instead, see it as a series of small, manageable steps. Each step forward is progress, no matter how small it may seem. By focusing on one habit at a time, we can gradually build a foundation for a more productive and fulfilling life. Every morning can become a new beginning, filled with potential and promise. To regain control of our time, we must first understand how habits work. Habits are the invisible architecture of our daily lives, shaping our actions and decisions in ways we often don't realize. Habits are automatic behaviors we repeat regularly, often without conscious thought. They streamline our daily routines, allowing us to perform tasks efficiently without expending much mental energy. They are formed through a 3-step loop: cue, routine, reward. This loop is a powerful force in our lives, dictating much of what we do each day. The cue triggers the brain to initiate a behavior. It can be anything from a time of day to an emotional state or a specific location. Think of the alarm clock in the morning rush example. The sound of the alarm is the cue that signals it's time to wake up. The routine is the behavior itself, like hitting the snooze button. This action is almost automatic, a response to the cue. The reward is the positive feeling associated with the behavior, in this case, a few more minutes of sleep. This reward reinforces the habit, making it more likely to be repeated. This loop helps explain why change can be difficult. Our brains are wired to seek out the rewards that come from established routines. Our brains become wired to follow established patterns, even if those patterns are unproductive. Breaking free from these ingrained habits requires conscious effort and strategy. To change our habits, we need to interrupt the loop and create new positive associations. This might involve finding new cues or altering the rewards we seek. Understanding the habit loop is the first step toward lasting change. By dissecting our habits, we can identify the components that need adjustment. Once we recognize the cues, routines, and rewards driving our behaviors, we can start to modify them for greater productivity and well-being. This awareness empowers us to take control of our actions and shape our lives intentionally. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with information and demands on our time. This often leads us to believe that multitasking is the key to getting things done. Our brains aren't wired to focus on multiple complex tasks simultaneously. When we try to do too many things at once, we sacrifice quality and increase the likelihood of errors. Instead of juggling multiple tasks, prioritize and focus on one thing at a time. This might seem counterintuitive, but single tasking is one of the most powerful strategies for boosting productivity. Along with avoiding multitasking, resist the urge to treat every task as urgent. Prioritize your to-do list and identify the most important items. By focusing on what truly matters, you'll free up mental space and energy for the tasks that drive the greatest impact. Section 4. Mastering your time: practical tools for success. Now that we understand the science behind habits and the pitfalls of multitasking, let's explore some practical tools for effective time management. These tools can help you streamline your day, reduce stress, and increase productivity. First, embrace the power of scheduling. A well-thought-out schedule can be your best ally in managing your time effectively. A well-structured schedule provides clarity, reduces decision fatigue, and creates a roadmap for achieving your goals. It helps you prioritize tasks and ensures that you allocate time for both work and personal activities. Google Calendar is an excellent tool for this purpose. It allows you to visualize your day, set reminders, and share your schedule with others if needed. Block out specific times for work, meetings, exercise, and personal time. This practice helps you stay organized and ensures that you dedicate time to all important aspects of your life. Treat these appointments as non-negotiable commitments to yourself. By doing so, you respect your own time and make it easier to stick to your plans. By visualizing your day, you gain a sense of control and increase your chances of sticking to your plans. This visualization can also help you identify potential time wasters and adjust accordingly. Another powerful technique is the Pomodoro Technique. This method is particularly useful for maintaining focus and managing long tasks. This method involves working in focused 25-minute intervals, separated by short breaks. These breaks are essential for recharging and maintaining high levels of productivity. The built-in breaks help maintain focus and prevent burnout. They give your mind a chance to rest and reset, making it easier to tackle the next task with renewed energy. Experiment with different time management techniques to find what works best for your work style and preferences. Everyone is different, so it's important to find a system that feels natural and effective for you. Section 5. Tracking your journey. The power of visual feedback. Habits take time and effort to develop. It's easy to get discouraged if we don't see immediate results. That's where habit trackers come in. A habit tracker is a simple tool that helps you monitor your progress and stay motivated. You can use a physical calendar, a spreadsheet, or a habit tracking app to mark off each day you successfully complete your desired habit. The act of physically marking your progress provides a visual reminder of your commitment and reinforces the positive behavior. Tracking your progress also helps you identify patterns and make adjustments as needed. For example, if you notice you're consistently struggling to stick to your morning routine on Mondays, you can brainstorm strategies to make Mondays smoother. Remember, consistency is key to building lasting habits. Section 6. Small changes, big impact, the power of starting small. When it comes to habit building, start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Focus on making gradual, sustainable changes. Instead of aiming to wake up 2 hours earlier, start with 15 minutes. Instead of committing to an hour-long workout, begin with a 10-minute walk. Small wins build momentum and confidence. As you experience the positive effects of these small changes, you'll be more motivated to continue building upon them. Over time, these small habits compound into significant results. Consider the example of waking up early. Starting your day with intention and purpose can have a ripple effect on your entire day. You'll have more time for yourself, whether it's enjoying a quiet cup of coffee, reading, exercising, or tackling an important task before the day's distractions set in. Section 7. Progress over perfection. A journey of continuous growth. Building a productive life is not about achieving perfection. It's about making consistent progress, one day at a time. There will be days when you fall short of your goals, and that's okay. Don't let setbacks derail your progress. Instead, view them as opportunities for learning and growth. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach if needed, and get back on track. Remember, consistency over time is what truly matters. Embrace the journey, celebrate your successes, and learn from your challenges. By focusing on building good habits, managing our time effectively, and prioritizing progress over perfection, we can create a life of purpose, productivity, and fulfillment.